Christy. Welcome to another Make a Card with Christy video. Today I'm going to be using this W+9 Unforgettable stamp set. I know I just featured it 2 videos ago. Well, actually just a few of the accent pieces. The main set in that video was the bubble talk with this elephant and the heart bubble. But I just love it so much. I love these elephants, and I just want to keep playing with them. I can't help it. So I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys think these elephants are as cute as I do. Today we're going to be using this little guy here and some Serendipity papers by Dear Lizzie for American Crafts. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I have die cut myself a circle panel, and for that I have used the Lawn Fawn Stitch Circle Stackables die. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, I've die cut myself that circle so that I can begin to create a little scene. And I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black ink because I'm going to be coloring with my Spectrum Noirs today. I'm going to start with my sentiment because it's the widest portion that's going to be on my focal panel, and I want to make sure that I have enough room for it. So I'm going to get that good and inky, and then I'm going to see where that is going to fit. Just walk my fingers across that block really quick to make sure I get a really good impression, and that couldn't be more perfect. Alright, it says hope your birthday is unforgettable. I don't know about you guys, but I have noticed lately that every single time I need a birthday card, I have to make one. I never have any backups, and it's probably one of the most common cards that I give out. So I really need to start building up my stash of birthday cards, because sometimes something comes up unexpectedly. Your kid gets invited to a party or something like that, and you just need a quick birthday card. So this will be a great one. I think this works for children or adults. I'm going to add this little flower into his trunk. So to make a real quick mask, I'm just laying down a piece of Post-it tape, and I'll go ahead and ink him up again. All I need to mask is his little trunk, and I'm just going to lay that right over the piece. I'm actually going to zoom in for you guys real quick before I forget. That way you can see a little bit more easily what I'm doing. And then I'm going to get an idea of where I want my flower to go. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not covering up his eye. So I'll just ink up that little flower. And I'll just stamp that out. And then when I lift up that mask, it looks like he's holding a flower. The last images I'm going to add are the little grass images. And I love that they included these, because even though there's such a little detail, they really help to set a scene. So I think they're really, I love it when companies include little grass or little flowers. We'll just give them one on either side. For that, I'm going to begin with my BGs. I'm going to start with BG1 and kind of just lay in a little color here. Starting where I want my shadows to be. And that would be any place where there's, like for instance, his foot is behind there, or his right leg is in front of his left leg, this hind leg is in front of the right leg, a little bit of shadow down at the bottom. Okay, I'll go in with my BG2 and kind of darken up a little bit of that. So I'm curious to know what the most common cards that you guys send out are. I mean, aside from the card drives, which I do a lot of that, birthday would definitely probably be the next one, just because I do have 3 school-age children, so they end up having a lot of parties and things to go to, and then also just, you know, family and friends. But like I said, I usually do have to make a special card, which I enjoy doing, making a special card for that specific person. I recently posted a picture on my Instagram where I made a card with Mama Elephant stamps having a girl chowing down on a bowl of pasta, and I used some twine for the pasta for my friend Caitlin, who loves pasta. So I definitely enjoy making cards specifically for a person. But sometimes, like those birthday parties that my kids get invited to and stuff, this is the colorless blender now. You know, it's good to have just a card on hand that would be a general, either neutral card for a boy or a girl, or even just something for a little boy or a little girl. You know, just for those quick times when you get busy and don't get a chance to make a special card, you know. So I definitely want to work on making more cards for certain occasions, and then creating some kind of an organizing system that lets me see at a glance what I have. So I'd be curious to hear if any of you guys do that, or especially for birthdays, if you have like a certain system that you use where you have the people's birthdays all written down and placed together, or however you guys do it. I'd love to hear ideas. Okay, so let's go with, I'm going to do a pink flower to match our papers. Let's try BP1. And then maybe a little BP2 in the center, just to darken that up. And then, let's see, let's do LG1 for our little leaves. And we'll add in some grass here. Okay, and then we'll go up to an LG2 to darken that up. I'm jumping up to an LG5 just to add a little more depth. I wasn't getting the colors that I was going for with the lighter LGs. Okay, I want to take just a little PP1 here for his ears, just to kind of add a little color in there, just so it's not all, so he's not all just gray. But then I am going to go over that with the BG1 because I don't want it too pink. Okay, that's just how I want it. And then I'm going to take BT2, and I'm just going to add in a little bit of sky here. Okay, and I'll blend that out with my BT1. Softening up those edges. Okay, and that's how our focal panel is looking. So now we'll move on to our card. So I've got some pieces of paper here cut down from that Serendipity collection that I showed you a little bit earlier. And I still haven't changed my ATG gun, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my Tombow Mono again today. And just making sure to hit those outer edges so the paper is adhered down nicely. Okay. And I am adhering that to some MFT Pink Lemonade cardstock. I've been using that quite a lot lately. It's become a new favorite color of mine. I just think it's a really great, it's almost like a neutral because it's such a pale pink, and I'm just really enjoying it. And I've got this little scripty piece here. It's got some text print on it. go ahead and adhere that down right about there. Before I press that down all the way, I'm going to adhere this little scallop piece. And I'm going to slide that up underneath the edge of that. Now I've got this piece of navy pattern paper with this rose pattern, and I accidentally cut it a little too short, so I trimmed off an extra piece that matches, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere that, and you're never going to see from the finished card that that was ever two pieces. I'm going to line that one up right against this text print there, and just make sure I've got it centered on the card. And then I'll take the rest of it, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere that, lining it right up together. Okay, and it looks like there's going to be a tiny bit overhanging at the top, but that's fine. I can trim that off. I'll just press that into place, and then I'll trim off that little bit of excess there. Alright, now we're going to take our little elephant focal panel and some foam adhesive, and we'll go ahead and adhere that right down here. As a finishing step, I'm going to take a little bit of this multimedia matte from Ranger and some sequins from Pretty Pink Posh. These are the Spring Mix sequins and the Sparkling Clear Mix sequins. And I'm going to go ahead and add a few of these in kind of a sprinkled out pattern across the card here. And that completes our card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.